Yes, honey, shit. Well, Shaheem. Shaheem is my stage name, boo. But that shit gay as fuck, honey. Like, girl, good morning, honey. I hope everybody's doing well. And, if you gotta make that money, go make that money, make that check. Cause these bills ain't cheap at all. And nah, Anyway, I'm not one of your favorite fairies. Like I said, my name is Shaheem. Everybody is welcome. Even the homophobic heteros. Just keep it cute. Be careful. Be respectful. Because you will be red for Phil. It just is what it is. Um, I talk about a variety of subjects. It's in the description, but I just want to say that on live. I talk about a variety of subjects, primarily gay shit. And if that's not your cup of tea, it's okay. You will not be missed. But definitely keep it cute or keep it on mute. I'm queer. I'm here, and that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. But anyway, I just got a few things I wanted to talk about. A few things I wanted to address, like a couple, you know, important things to me. And some fun stuff, for the masses or whatever, just in case anyone decide to come in or when I upload this live. If anybody want to get in the comments and talk about certain things, that's fine. Or just address what I talked about today. That's fine. I don't really expect many people to come in because it is what it is. When it's time, I guess for me to to blow up on this app or whatever, that's when it's gonna happen. But anyway, girl, first of all, I want to talk about these LGBTQ plus friendly churches. I don't believe in one bit. I don't believe in, and I'm not saying that it's not good for, because we're spiritual. Like, we go to church, as homosexuals, the alphabet mafia. We go to church, we love God, and same way straight people do. But for me, that might be because I don't want to say trust issues. I just know people ain't trustworthy. I don't trust it. That might be part of my religious trauma or whatever. I don't know. But for me, I don't trust it. For me, I feel if I go to a affirming church that is, LGBTQ friendly, I'm going to be looking over my shoulder, on 10, turning my head, wondering when, one of Trump people or whatever, because we in Trump regime or whatever, is going to come through the door and be like, where the faggots at? Rounding us up, taking us to concentration camps. That's what I feel. That's how I feel. And it's not funny, but it's just like what it is. Like, I don't trust the affirming churches. I don't trust it. Like, bitch, forever, we've been told we're going to hell. Every time we go on church somewhere, you're going to hell. Homosexuality, that's be the main subject every time. Every time I went to church, and I'm in the South, the deep, dirty South, cracking that ass South, Baptist, grew up Southern Baptist. In church, girl, the first thing that come up, homosexuality, it's an abomination. Having everybody just think that that's the only abomination. It's still people, I see them saying old heathens, but old church hens still believe that's the only abomination. It's just like one abomination, one major sin. It's just, girl, I can't trust it. And I'm not saying anybody should agree with me or nothing. That's just my personal view of it. I don't trust it. It just feel like, girl, I'm going up in church, girl. You've been hearing for so long, that you're an abomination, girl. People, be saying, I hate what God hate, even though he ain't say that or whatever, girl. I just can't. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be looking over my shoulder like, people that he done like ICE coming to round up, the girls, rounding us up and taking us to country club, girl, be trying to figure out if we really mentally ill and all that type of stuff because we like the same sex or whatever or what have you. I don't trust it. Like, if we going to hell, stand on it. You stay over there, I'm over here. I just can't. Like, I decided to do my Facebook dating profile again, to do that again, girl, to try to see what's out there, if it's possible or whatever, girl. And, today, because I've been on it for about like 2 weeks now, girl, he's a very handsome guy, but he's a preacher or whatever, and he liked my profile. And though I don't remember his name, and I wouldn't dare say his name because I don't expose people, whatever. He had in his bio that he has an affirming church or whatever. He wants everybody is welcome and stuff like that. And he wants to, he could do online chats and that type of stuff. And I immediately, X him out because I'm not doing it. But he was handsome and stuff like that or whatever. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to go to nobody's church. I've been there, done that. For me, I don't want to be going somewhere where to pay somebody to tell me I'm going to hell every 5 seconds. Like, and that may not be how it be, but for me, I don't care. I've had enough. I mean, I've been Baptist, been Mormon, been this, yada, 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 been baptized about 4 or 5 times, all that stuff. I just can't. I'm done, And, I just can't. And I don't know if anybody may feel the same way I feel or not. I'm not trying to put out there that, like, go, if you want to go to church, that's good. If not, that's fine too, because I just can't. Like, personally, I feel, I'm spiritual. I feel like you can connect with God on your own terms. You shouldn't be forced, like how they say we try to force our sexuality, and I don't know how you do that. When they force us, to watch straight shit all the time. I grew up watching heterosexuals my whole life. Really wasn't really no gay representation except if we was catering to heterosexual people because of the stereotype. I mean, it's still going on, the stereotype of believing that gay is one way. Like, you think of a gay man, we're supposed to be feminine, all right? Yeah, flamboyant. We have no type of life other than catering to heterosexuals or mainly a heterosexual woman. So we still be seen as that. That's why I'm like, we need more black queer representation. Yes, above all, we need queer representation regardless. But for me, since I'm part of the black community, we definitely need more black queer representation, black queer love, all that on TV. We fight in wars. We pay taxes. We have children. There's such thing as queer children as well. So definitely need more queer representation, more alphabet mafia representation on TV. We need that. Regardless of how you feel, we're here too. We fight in a war, and it be so ridiculous, so ignorant to see on social media when people do not know history. Like, they don't even read or search on their own. They just do the he say, she say, and believe it. Like, don't nobody really know about the don't ask, don't tell policy. That was for us. We fought in the wars. We're human. We pay taxes. Like I said, we have children. We do the same exact thing that the straights do. The same. So yes, I had made a video on YouTube. Well, first on TikTok, then I put it on YouTube. That saying, can we stop putting gay scenes in kids' cartoons? I said no. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't stop. We shouldn't. Because we don't need homophobia, transphobia, all this phobia when it comes to the girls is taught. Just like racism. Kids don't walk out just hating other kids. That is taught. That is ingrained. That is programmed into those kids' minds and their heart. Hate is taught. Just like love is taught. homophobia, transphobia, all this phobia against the girl, it's taught. Racism is taught. It's the same thing. Same. It's hate. Or like, you don't fear these people. You don't fear us. No, you don't. You just find it disgusting. That makes it a phobia. No, we shouldn't stop putting gay scenes, queer scenes in kids' cartoons because there's such thing as queer kids. And some parents might not even feel like they can have the birds and bees conversation with their children. Yes, you can. You can. You can. You can and should still. Now, if you're not able to, then you know somebody else that can and will. Because it was saddening to me to see in a black community where y'all would still be happy if Dwayne Wade had abandoned or disowned his daughter. Y'all would have been so happy. Y'all would have been so happy if Magic Johnson disowned his daughter. Y'all would have been okay with that in the black. It's sad. It's saddening to me to know that y'all would be totally fine with that. As black people, y'all would be. It's not all of y'all, but the majority would have been okay with that. Yeah, that's not my child. That's not my child. How dare you? How dare you as a parent, black people, how dare y'all? And then, this gonna definitely hurt. It's a lot of baby mamas in the black community. Y'all be like, what if that's the reason why your baby father's not there? Since y'all be like, we knew you was gay when you was a toddler. He may have sensed the sugar in the tank and he ain't a father no more. He ain't a father. He be like, that's not my child. Be like, y'all ain't a father to y'all kids. Well, y'all would have been happy if the father that is taking care of their kids, they have a queer child. Y'all making it seem like it's fine that they would disown the child. And it's not just the fathers. It's mothers. I've seen some fathers, but regardless of race, stand up to the mothers and be like, that's my child. Letting them know you treat them in a way, you out of here. But people don't want to have that conversation. But I try to keep it specific to the black community because we still not to the point where we should be for its progression and healing. And that's not the only thing with homosexuality, but that's definitely the topic of discussion still. Because we're not taboo, we're not in a closet, we're not hiding anymore. We're not in the shadows where y'all feel like we should be. No. Just because Pride Month or whatever is about to end, I'm gay all year round. I have to defend myself all year round. It don't have to be physical. It can be verbal. And it's not really just primarily heterosexual or black people. It's also queer and other races that I have to defend myself against. I mean, here, for example, is this one princess. I'm going to say princess. No, they're not download, because I could be calling them download girls princesses. This is one black, gay man. Another fellow gay man. I call him a princess because, girl, we are the same. We are the same. Feminine, bottom, black. But he's well endowed, blessed. Looked one time. Now she feel away. Or whatever. Or, wants me, and I saw it today, wants me to give her that attention. Just so you can be like, why are you looking at me? No, girl, we could look at each other. We're both gay. Just because we're in the same position or the same role doesn't mean we can't look at each other. Like that internalized homophobia that she's still young. probably Generation Z. But that's no excuse. Like, you gotta hear from that. Y'all younger. I'm gonna say princesses, cause queen, baby, you know yourself. Should should have a level of healing to where that's not affecting you like that. You're operating like a download man, and that's not you. So used to download. That's why I'm like, y'all gotta stop uplifting download culture. Stop feeding this download culture. Because as gay men, yes, we should be wanting to be into each other, should be friendly each other, should. Y'all got to get rid of that internalized homophobia. You're not a queen yet. You're still a princess. If you unhealed like that, to where you feel like you can't look at another gay person, or another gay man is competition to you, and you're the one chasing down low men, that's a detriment to gay men, gay community. Chasing down low men, trying to fight your fellow gay man, fellow gay, gay person. Like, that's not cool. Like, but why prefer someone that would never be able to even somewhat or sort of give you the type of life that you envision? It's not all about masculinity and femininity. Now, I know I'm going around, but that's what I do. So keep up, y'all. But yeah, that I have to defend myself, but not that I have not have to. I'm gonna say have to, because she said, I know your pronouns would be, but gay lingo pronouns would be he, she, he, him, his, or something like that. But I mean, we ain't really get to that kind of discussion. So she to me. That's what it is. But yeah, that stupid stuff, that sad mess, and I'm not gonna feed into that or give too much energy, because it's not worth it. I'm older, I'm 30, but it be stuff like that try to, tick or try to scrape at your self-esteem, because they have a, low self-esteem. That type of spirit of not loving themselves and not being comfortable in their own sexuality and their own skin yet, and try to chip away at your ego or your pride or whatever it is going on with you, because they're not happy. They're not content. So yeah, I definitely have to defend myself if I choose to. If they come at me away, I would definitely say something about it, especially if you bring the energy to me. I'm definitely gonna say something about it. But either way, life goes on. So for me, I'm not gonna give that person no energy and no more of my time. I was like, my cheeks get a little bit good. I've been eating them sweets and stuff like that. I still look good, of course. Weight, as I want to say, weight does not determine, beauty. It does not equate beauty. You gotta be happy in your own skin. I had to say that earlier, because I'm like, if I listen to what everybody had to say, I'd be a dead bitch. Anyway, girl, back to the church. I just don't trust it. I don't trust the LGBTQ plus friendly churches. It's just, for me, it's just another way to get my damn money, or to get our money to me. And y'all could take this as a grain of salt or whatever. It just, for me, I just can't do it. I'm done with church. It's just not for me anymore. And I don't go where I'm unwelcome. If I sense unwelcomeness, I'm out of there. That's with anything, anybody. If I sense unwelcomeness, or I walk in a place and it just get quiet, I know y'all talking about deuces. I can't. Yeah, no, I'm like, bitch, I'm not doing that. For what? That's why I barely really even did anything for pride, because I know my presence to give. I mean, this has been my life. Going places or trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. Not my entire life, but giving chances, or going places trying to see where I could possibly fit in and have a good time and enjoy myself. Had too many of those experiences to be like, okay, it's me, it's my presence, it's this, type of deal. And they ain't really fucking so I'm like, okay, bye. Because I'm not gonna be somewhere where we having to cackle or read each other or whatever. I'm not doing it. I'm like, if it's not, I'm not for everybody, and everybody's not for me, so I'm not doing it. But yeah, I guess that that's my lit. I just don't trust the churches. Period. You know, I was gonna say I would trust the ones that be like, you going to hell. But I don't trust that either. It's just another way. I feel like I said to get my money. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, girl. But back to the Facebook dating. I mean, I've done blocked a few guys. Some I'm seeing if they're gonna respond back. They just wave. They might feel, be kind of not insecure, but maybe shy or don't know if I wave back, that should give you a sense that you are able, just go ahead, text it because I'm not a chaser. Now I may sometimes say hey or whatever, but that's not what I want to say. I'm just trying to Facebook dating the second time. It might be something different. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? But just dating, just I'm not wasting my time on one. The one that I giving the energy that I feel personally that I am worth. Bye. I mean, I keep saying, I'm gonna keep saying, there is millions of niggas out here. All right, every single one till I meet that one, and I mean that. Not literally, but figuratively. Because I still need my walls. But I'm not gonna, waste my time on one. Like it's when you ain't giving the energy. Like they already feel like for us being bottoms that we're a dime a dozen. So are y'all. There's another man, another bed, another man, it's other men, bitch. So no, I ain't wasting my time. No, the energy got to be there. You got to come with some. Got to bring something to the table. No, you ain't. You got to be perfect, but perfect for me, yes. Perfect for each other, yes. Got to be some mutual stuff going on. And people may get in the comments and trip over the fact I said perfect. Girl, you do you, I do me. I don't try to live my life according to everybody else. I mean, I just no. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying it out again. But it seemed alright. Facebook dating seemed cool, seemed cute for right now. But I'm gonna keep blocking until one that I feel like okay, the interest is there. And I get it. On Facebook, if you're a man looking for another man off site, you're gonna be like, ooh, wow, fuck him. And then you might be like, okay, you may or should read the person's bio. Now, if they don't have a bio or whatever, most likely they're not looking for nothing serious, especially if they don't have no picture. And I haven't seen one where they didn't have a picture on the profile, but that goes for any gay people. I'm gonna say, if you're on any app looking for love, if they don't have a profile pic, you ain't gonna no. If they really don't have nothing in their bio or whatever, or anything that's showing that they are even looking for what you may be looking for, no. If they want to ask for a pic first, no. It's just things that no. I, uh-uh. And it's if you talking to somebody, it's like pulling teeth to get a word out of them. They give you curt responses. They're not looking for love. They're not looking for a relationship. They're not looking for those things that you're looking for. It's just not. It shouldn't be. If you're looking for a relationship and you meet someone and you get in a get to know phase, they're not asking you any questions about any questions or anything, or get to the point where y'all can meet and go for actual dates. They're not looking for the same thing you're looking for. They're not. It shouldn't be like pulling teeth to get a response from the person. It shouldn't be like that. You know, and then if you want to find out how to get some dating skills, there's people like Amari. I think his name is Amari Ice. Like I'm gonna try to find his name and put him in the comments. But there's YouTube for you to look up to how to have good dating skills. Because you're looking for love. If you have no dating skills, then it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But you definitely have to, before you even decide to date, make sure that you're good or healed enough to date. Make sure you love yourself. Make sure that you're in a mental state to do so. You don't want to just be dating and you're not ready. You're not ready. You may not be ready. And that's fine, but make sure you're ready, you're good. And I'm like, you're not going to be 100% healed. No, but make sure that you're prepared. You're prepared. At least have a job, car, place to stay, something like that. And, you're able to have a good conversation. You're not have light in your eyes. Like another thing, gay people, if these people don't have light in their eyes, avoid them. That spirit, that type of spirit, these people's spirits be dead, or they have the same mutual spirit where it's like they killjoys, they draining type of spirit, leech type spirits, vampire ass motherfucking spirit. Leave them people alone. If you are seriously dating, if seriously trying to date, if these people don't have no light in their eyes, beware of them. Beware. No, we're not. No, it's unhealthy. These people be real toxic. Ain't nothing cute about being toxic. Ain't nothing cute about having an off and on relationship. Ain't nothing cute about none of that. Everybody want to have an Yvette enjoy this situation. That was not cute. Struggle love. If you are in a relationship and it's struggle love, you gotta, be a ride or die. They riding and you dying, and ain't nothing cute about that, girl. Ain't nothing cute about that at all. And queer people, gay people, stop fighting each other over down a trade that was never, pretty much mimicking straight relationships. These girls fighting over this dude that he claims neither one. He is a hobosexual. Sleeping with both of y'all to have a place to stay. He don't care nothing about y'all feelings. Y'all both looking like a damn fool fighting over this Negro or whoever. No, there's nothing cute about that. A lot of these tops or whatever see bottoms as a dime a dozen because there's so many bottoms. Just like for heterosexuals, there's more women than there are men. So they see them as a dime a dozen. That's why it's hard. It's hard. It's gonna be not necessarily. I want to say it's probably hard for me to meet someone that I would. I want to say be happy with because I make myself happy. I would say just adding to what I already have here or whatever. Being that person that give a bitch butterflies or whatever. Meet that person that's real. All that good stuff, have a job, car, place, all that good stuff. Because I ain't with the BS. If I see the BS, I'm gonna call it or whatever. It's too many people that ain't coming with that type of energy. Like I can't be with someone just to have a warm body to be, to sleep with at night. That's just not me. It just can't, it's a lot of mutual behaviors. People don't have a lot of, light in their eyes or we're not happy or whatever. So I can't make nobody happy. Or I ain't trying to be with nobody I feel like I have to fix. I'm like, that's between you and your God or your therapist. It's a lot of men that will look for you to be their mother. Or that's why I don't never like that saying. I try not to, the heteronormative ideology, I try to stay away from because people want to be like, I'm looking for my mother. Why are you trying to look for your mother and me? That's incest, bitch. Or with anything. No. I don't, that's not sexy to me at all. Now, you can call me mama, but that's different, mommy or whatever. But, that might sound like a contradiction, but no. Don't be looking for me to be your mother, bitch. I'm not gonna take care of you. What? No. So I don't. Feeling like the gender role situation, like they don't work for the straights. For the most part, it doesn't. So I'm like, I don't want that over here. So it's that. It's a lot. I'm just, my titties and all this stuff going on, my bitties and boot. Girl, it's just a lot of good stuff going on. But yes. Oh, yes, y'all. Tyler Perry. $260 million. $260 million. Come on now. Come on. Come on now. And then at the same time, this is the second time that this has happened. Christian Keys, did say stuff, but I'm not saying because I don't know for sure or whatever what's going, but $260 million, girl. I'm like, that's kind of hard for me to believe too, because Tyler Perry is kind of like Oprah, like with secretive. Not, I don't want to say secretive. Like they personal life, you don't really know too much about unless they tell you about it. Now they may have a lot of NDAs going on because they're billionaires, and maybe he didn't have, sign an NDA with Tyler Perry. And I don't know who the man. I know he's a white guy, but and I could just hear Monique saying, "OJ ain't teach you shit. That's what you get. That's what you get. OJ ain't teach you shit." I could just see because that would be my damn pettiness if I have something. If she still got some issues with Tyler Perry or whatever, but she probably just minding her business. But she's definitely petty, and I would live for that pettiness. OJ ain't teach you shit. That's what you get. OJ ain't teach you shit. That's what your ass get. But I could just see her, hear her saying it. But come, and then it's too much suing going on. I might as well give me a lawsuit going on because girl, some girl trying to sue Gorilla or what's what y'all call Glow, when the female rapper girl, over some all natural no BBL or natural no BBL. I'm like, girl, y'all just able to sue, and if she win, I'm like, I might as well give me a little lawsuit. Girl, everybody just suing for stuff. I'm like, so you the first and only one that doesn't say, do you got a copywritten, girl? Since we just out here suing, I might as well give me a little lawsuit because I know some of these damn rappers and singers are saying some shit. I done said. So it's like, damn, since we just suing, girl. But $260 million, that is a mess. That is a mess. But then I've been seeing videos where they're like, damn, Tyler Perry, you're supposed to be on lock with that. You mess with the subordinate. I mean, there's like jobs like, where I work, where there is rules and the guidelines where the supervisor can't mess with the employee or the higher ups can't mess with the subordinates, and it's just, I don't know. Like Tyler Perry, he might not want to meet somebody that. Well, he's not an ugly guy. He's very handsome. I've made jokes about saying that he was my husband and stuff like that because he's a very handsome guy. It's just, and it's be the deal. Like we talk about this all the time. Black men, black gay men as well, reach a certain level of success, and they don't date within their community. So it's like they feel like, and I do have to say at the same time, y'all, a lot of other black gay men don't be checking for other black gay men when they're at a certain point or when they're lower. They want to date somebody that I guess they feel, I don't know, just feel like, now you may reach a certain level of healing and you might date someone within your own community, like black community, and you may have been hurt a lot. And then when you reach a certain level of healing within yourself, you're not seeing a lot of that because not a lot of black people in general don't really go to therapy. And when you are black and gay at the same damn time, intersectionality, there's a double trouble, I would say, of healing because you got to deal with that internal homophobia. You got to deal with all the extra other stuff that you was taught about yourself, pretty much to hate yourself. You got to go, when you go to therapy and you reach a certain level of healing, because you still gonna have baggage as a human because you're still human. You might not see it. It's a lot of down low men running around and a lot of other gay men that are looking for down low men, the masculine, that mask for mask bullshit. And you get sick of that. So then you meet another race, and it doesn't mean black equals white, but for interracial, I guess interracial relationship, I see a lot of those going on, and that's fine if it's love. But a lot of times y'all don't be checking for these men. So they date outside of their race, and you be mad because they reached a certain level of success, and success is for me it is in the eye of a beholder as well. It's just like beauty, because y'all be checking for these people when they're, I guess, at a certain level, or you feel they don't have enough masculine or whatever, or what keeps your preference is, and y'all get mad when they go to another race. Now, aside from that, if they go to another race, then if they're hating on their own race, then that's when it gets wild. But if they decide, if you are black and gay, black gay, you decide to open up if you decide to go to another race, that's fine. That's fine. Wherever love finds you, or you find love at, that's fine. I go where I'm loved, but I'm not gonna go any other race telling them how much better they are than my own. I'm never gonna do that. Never gonna do that. That's the part. That's the issue. Going to another race or finding love in another race or another person that happens to be another race and talking down on your own race. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's the thing. But other than that, it's love. It's like the gay something new movie. Then fuck them. That's all I gotta say about that. But Tyler Perry, girl, all this, you could have came to me. You wouldn't have to deal with that. You wouldn't even have to deal with that, girl. You wouldn't even have to deal with that shit ass fuck. That shit ass fuck. But yes, he's a handsome, beautiful man. Honestly, he could have done better if he was going to, I mean, hey. And I did ask a question. It was just a, fun bit. I mean, some people might be like, oh, this is bad timing. But I asked, is Tyler Perry a top, bottom, or verse? Now, I know there's some subcategories where he could be like verse top or verse bottom or whatever. But I wanted to ask that. And it was just a funny question or whatever. I mean, it really doesn't matter as long as he being loved on or whatever. But I don't know too much about the situation. I just know $260 million is way too much money for whatever going on. And I'm like, sexually harassed. And I'm like, at the same time, you went back, to the shit. So it's like, and then you were still acting with. So I don't know. I mean, let's say more money, more problems. And I believe that. For me, if I was to have fame or whatever, NDA is going out to everybody. NDA down. NDAs for everybody, bitch. Ain't no way you gonna get around with me with no NDA. I don't give a damn. We friends or not. NDA, bitch. Shut up. Be quiet. That's just way too much. And that person that's throwing Glorilla, girl, be quiet. Like, if you win, then that makes us feel like, especially me, that I could go ahead and go give me a little lawsuit real quick, too. Since we just suing, it's like you get a lawsuit, girl. But yeah, back to the Facebook dating. I just gotta see what's going on. I just gotta see. It is what it is. But girl, I do have to say, for as the black queer love, black gay love, honey. This year has definitely, I've seen so much of it that I just, it warms my heart to see I've been seeing a lot of people getting married, black gay men getting married, a lot of black gay love. And I'm so happy to see that. Like, it gives me hope that I'm not going to just settle. I want to settle down, but I'm not going to just settle for anyone. It gives me hope that I can meet someone that, and I will meet someone that we're happy together. It's a shared, we're life partners or whatever, or what have you, not just together for aesthetic or it gives me hope. And I've seen these people in it, and they made me think like, what about me? It just made me, it's like warm my heart to see. Warm my heart. I'll be like, let me know. I know my person is coming, but it's like just to see that it's beautiful. So to all the black gay men that are loving other black gay men, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Don't never ever, if you black gay and you feeling shame, baby, it's okay. It's okay. Love yourself first. Try love yourself first before you even be with someone. You got to. Don't look to other people to affirm that, because for the most part you will be disappointed every single time if you're looking for love to fix you or looking for people to make you make you love yourself. It's not how it works. You will be disappointed every time. Let me go ahead and get out of here because my food is in there and I need to eat and stuff like that. I was like, oh my God, my cheeks so bad. I'm looking like a squirrel, a cute, like red. Well, I don't know what a squirrel that's not cute. But yeah, I'm a bad bitch. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. It was a time, honey. Shit ass fuck. And it's not too many people that came up here, but I gotta be consistent. So it is what it is. But I hope y'all like and love this video. But it's live, and continue. Make sure you get in the comments, and just see everything else I talk about. Ask me when I come on live. I may come on live then. So just check back with the girl, honey. Like I said, my name is Shaheem. My real name is Drika. It is what it is. Check out my music if you are gay. Check out my song called, it's Shaheem Ride. R2IZ3. I'm gay. I got to be extra. I have to be extra. So definitely check out some music because we need more gay music so we can really turn up and not have to switch words. So support your girl, honey, and that's what's up. So that's your gay as fuck, and I'm gonna get out of here and give me something to eat. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful time, honey. Yeah.